Okay, now we are looking at Z score or Z value and how to compute and how to calculate what is called Z value. So basically, Z value is a standardized score. It is also called standardized score, and this Z value characterize apa yang dipanggil standard normal distribution. So kalau kita tengok, if you look at standard normal distribution, bentuknya the shape is like a bell curve, and it has a means of zero. Mean dia adalah zero, and standard deviation nya adalah satu. So now we have like observations here, like A, we observe a seal of 170, B, a seal of 145, down up to A, customer A8 with a seal of 172. So kita nak lihat, we want to see whether this value, how far is this value from the mean. If the value is negative, meaning that the Z value, if the Z value is negative, for example, negative 2, apa maksudnya? What does it mean? It means that the Z value for this observation is on the left, di bahagian kiri of the standard distribution, or di bahagian kiri of the normal distribution, sebab dia negative. Negative is less than 0. If the Z value is, let's say, 2, meaning that the value of this observation, kedudukannya, the position is on the right of the normal distribution, because it is positive. Positive meaning that it is more than 0. Okay, simply to calculate Z value, it is the observation here minus the sample mean, or X bar, divided by the standard deviation. Okay, standard deviation of the sample. Okay, from the previous tutorial, we have actually calculated, we have computed the sample mean, but anyhow, we have to do it again. Let's start it all over again. So the mean equal to average variance equal to VAR sample and the standard standard deviation. Let me make it slightly bigger. Standard deviation, the formula is equal to, if you can recall back our previous exercise, STD S, standard deviation of sample, okay, so variance is 450. Standard deviation is actually the square root of the variance. Okay, by having this figure, this number, we can now calculate the Z value. As I mentioned earlier, Z value equal to the value here. So let's put it in bracket. The value here minus the mean and divide by the standard deviation. Okay, so this is the Z value for observation X1 or customer A. It has a Z value of 0.69. So interpretation here, how do you interpret that? Meaning that the value of 170 is on the right of the mean. Berada di bahagian kanan sebab it is positive. Okay, so since you have known how to calculate the formula to calculate the Z value for this observation, you can actually calculate the rest. Okay, before that, you go back to the formula here. Since we want to make sure that we are going to use the value mean and the value of standard deviation again for the rest of the cell, kita kena make sure dan we have to make this column as an absolute reference. Absolute reference ni kita letak simbol apa? Simbol dollar supaya dia tak bergerak. Okay, once you have done that, you can actually just drag down everything to get the Z value for the rest of the observation. Okay, now you can actually notice the Z score or the Z value for the whole observation of this data set. Okay, thank you very much.